Hey guys, Andrew Clarke here, and in this video, I'm going to show you guys how you can instantly find the key of your favorite songs in just 3 steps. So, step number 1 is to learn a very simple scale shape. You might have heard of the major scale before. Now, you're going to need a little bit of background on music theory, so if you don't know basic music theory, maybe pause the video, go watch some of our music theory videos, and then you can come back to this and continue on. You don't need much, but the major scale. So the major scale is whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step, right? Or what we would call like 2-2-1, 2-2-2-1. I like to remember it maybe as kind of like a phone number, 221-2221. That's how I remember it. And those are the intervals between the major scale. And if we play the correct major scale over top of a song in the same key, then we're gonna know the key of that song. Sounds kind of complicated, right? But that's basically how we're gonna do this method. So to start, I'm gonna show you a very basic major scale pattern. And you might have seen this one before. I've used this in previous videos, if you've seen any videos from me in the past, but this is just a basic major scale shape. So this one will be an E major. So that is a very simple version of the major scale, and we're just gonna use that shape to basically be our little litmus test as we go through. We're gonna move it around and then we're gonna match it up with the key of the song. So all you have to do is take that shape and be able to put that shape down here, maybe up here. The same shape, nothing changes. All we're doing is shifting it one semitone to different spots on the neck. One spot is going to sound perfect with the song that you're playing over. Once you hit that one spot, you have found the key of the song that you are in. So I'm gonna put on a track for you guys. This is just a little jam track from Guitareo. And we're gonna practice playing that scale shape over this song until it sounds good. So let's see what that sounds like. So as you can see, we started in that E position with that major scale shape. We moved it down, right? And all of a sudden, sounded right. It sounded perfect. Every single note there was inside the key of that song. So all we have to do now is figure out, well, what key are we in with this scale that we're playing right now? Well, this is the key of C. The reason we know that is it starts C note, it ends on a C note. Right? As long as you know those note names, especially, I mean, the E string you should probably know, we know what key the song's in. It's in C. Now, sometimes we talk about major versus minor keys. We could say this is C major or its equivalent minor key, which is A minor. The shape is the same. It would just start on the A. So. We'd add one more note on the bottom to make it minor, but that doesn't matter. For the sake of this video, we're going super simple and we're just saying this is in the key of C major. That easy. Obviously you saw the main thing I'm doing is just using my ears to be able to tell, and that can be a little bit challenging. You do have to get a little bit of ear training going. You have to really listen and be very discerning, it's easier said than done, honestly. It's pretty tough. But it's gonna take you some time. You're gonna have to practice this a fair bit. Sometimes you're gonna notice, oh, this sounds right, but not quite right. Keep moving around. One's gonna sound the most right. The one that's the most right, 99 times out of 100 is going to be the correct key. So I'm gonna do the same thing again with another song. Now, I don't know the key of these songs beforehand that I'm using. I pulled these random jam tracks up. So I'm figuring it out as you guys are figuring it out. But again, same method. We're gonna start, maybe this time we'll start again in the E position. We'll work our way down, work our way up wherever we need to go with that same major scale shape as we go up and down until it matches. Once it matches, then we can say, okay, the root note of the scale shape is the key of the song, and it's that easy. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, so that one was a little bit harder to find because it was kind of slightly up or all the way down in that major scale position, but we ended up in the open position, or if we want to bring it up an octave. And the root notes of that scale shape, here and here, are G's. The key of that song is G major. Boom, it's that easy. Okay, I've got one more. Obviously, it's not the most interesting thing when you're hearing me play a bunch of wrong notes, but it's an important part of the process, so you need to make sure you're using your ears and you can hear, okay, that I can tell that sounds bad, okay, I can tell that he's found it, it sounds good, because you're gonna be doing the same thing. So here's the last one. That was a faster one because the key of the song was literally right next to the E where I started, right? But there's a weird thing about it where it didn't quite sound perfect, which I think can be a little bit confusing. And the reason for that is a very minor key. Basically, the chord that's going through the whole thing is this C minor. So what happens is there's a major scale that fits over that. But the important note is that C note that makes it minor, right? So the equivalent minor scale is C minor or E flat major. Now that's where it does get a little bit confusing, but those notes all did line up. So we could say that song is in E flat major, but really it's so minor-y that we would probably be better off just saying it's like that is very much in C minor. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel here on YouTube and give this video a big thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, let us know why in the comments below and maybe we can clear some stuff up for you. I will see you guys next time.